going to talk to you about shampoos that actually work for cleaning your hair before a drug test. I'll also share what's crucial to pay attention to so that you don't waste your money and what to avoid. First, here's how the test works. During the test, they'll take 1.5 inches of your hair, dissolve it in a special solution, and check the concentration of metabolites. If the concentration is above a certain level, the test is considered positive. The metabolites of substances are stored deep in the hair shaft, so you need shampoos that can penetrate deep into the hair and dissolve and wash away those metabolites. Now, this isn't so simple. Regular shampoos won't cut it, although, let's be honest, they do work somewhat. But it's better to choose shampoos designed specifically for deep cleaning before a drug test. I'm talking about the ones that are made for this purpose. Now, to back this up, there have been a lot of studies on this topic, and I'll drop the links in the description. The studies looked at methods like bleaching, perms, vinegar, and special shampoos. Harsh methods like bleaching, vinegar, peroxide, and even vodka showed pretty good results. Now, these methods were quite effective in reducing the concentration of substances in the hair, usually between 40 to 80%, depending on the substance and the level of damage to the hair. For marijuana, the reduction was between 40 and 100%, depending on the method. Now, these methods are used in processes like Makujo and Jerry G, and they're effective, but they're also extremely damaging to your hair and scalp, and the damage will be noticeable. Plus, it could be seen as an attempt to cheat the test, which could lead to legal trouble. And on top of that, these methods destroy your hair and leave your scalp with burns. I'll get some pictures for you, it's pretty brutal. You can also Google it for yourself. Now, these studies also looked at the effectiveness of shampoos. The concentration of substances was reduced by up to 65% depending on the type of shampoo. For marijuana, the reduction was between 36 and 52%. It's a little less than those harsh methods, but it doesn't damage your hair, and that's just from one treatment. Those reduction percentages were achieved after a single use, so when you repeat the process, the concentration decreases even more. The substance gets washed out, and by repeating it several times, you can bring the concentration down below the detection level. And you don't have to damage your hair or go through all that pain, burns, and so on. So, how do you pick the right shampoo to help you pass a drug test? First, go for shampoos that are specifically formulated for this purpose. Regular detox shampoos won't cut it. Second, read reviews. It's important that the shampoos actually work, so look for reviews specifically related to passing drug tests. Next, consider how much shampoo you need, because you'll need to use it several times, at least 10 times if you have dark hair, and probably more. So make sure you buy enough. For example, if you have short hair up to, let's say, 6 inches, you'll need about 0.17 ounces of shampoo for 1 use. For 10 uses, that's about 1.7 ounces. Now, if you have medium length hair, like 6 to 12 inches, you'll need a bit more shampoo, about 3.5 ounces for 10 uses. And if you have long hair, longer than 12 inches, you'll need about 0.3 to 0.5 ounces for each use. And that's for 10 uses. So that's about 5.5 ounces of shampoo. So buy the amount that will be enough for you. It's even better to have a little extra and use it a few more times for better results. Now, we've selected the best proven shampoos that meet these criteria and that have a long track record of great reviews and success. Now, the most effective is old style Aloe Toxin Rid Shampoo. It's been around for years, has amazing reviews, and is very effective at helping you pass the test. The bottle contains 8 ounces, which is enough even for long, dark hair or dreadlocks. The instructions are simple and clear, and you'll need to use it about 10 times. If you're short on time, you can do it in 1 day. It won't damage your hair or scalp, so its use won't be noticeable. The effects last for up to 36 hours. Now, I've dropped the official link to this shampoo in the description below. Next up is Zydot Ultra Clean, which is a complete system that includes shampoo, cleanser, and conditioner. Now, it's a little more complex to use. The shampoo cleans the outer layer, the cleanser penetrates deep and dissolves the metabolites, and the conditioner revitalizes your hair and adds shine while doing a great job of removing toxins. Since it's used only once, it's better for light users, or if used just once or twice. For heavy users, it's best to use it as part of a kit with old style aloe toxin rich shampoo. That's it. I'll leave links to these shampoos in the description. Unfortunately, the other shampoos aren't as effective, so we didn't include them in this list. Now, if this was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more info. Thanks for watching.